Coming to you live from Southern California, MLB The Show's Game of the Week is coming your way. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
First pitch, 110.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Ohtani with a homer in his last game. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second.
Cal Raleigh steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Big time power. That's inside. Ball one.
1-0.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Nope, ball.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Ohtani leads off second with nobody out. There's a swing and a drive. That's long gone. He leaves the yard to right. His 12th of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Babe Ruth, the next to hit, takes ball one.
1-0.
Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
And that's downstairs and outside. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the rubber match of this three-game series. Hit in the air right field. That one way back there, and that is way gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
It's Aaron Judge now. There's the strike at the knees. And that's in there at the knees.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area. Some really good tunnel action there. That's a picture-perfect slider to get the strikeout. Starts over the middle of the plate and then dives hard off the outside corner. You know, he's probably thinking about the fastball they got the pitch before, and there's no way to hold up when you tunnel that well.
just off the inside edge. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. And that's way high. Now 3-1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, that ball is hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there, just couldn't catch up.
In the air to left center. Ramirez settles under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Aaron Judge.
We are watching one of the greatest hitters that has ever lived. You're talking about a career OPS over 1,000. Think of the other names in the conversation with this guy. Rogers Hornsby, Lou Gehrig, Jimmy Fox, Ted Williams, Babe Ruth. Just amazing.
2 outs, base is empty. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Campusano down to first with it. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And that's... Back here with my pal Singy. Clayton Kershaw getting the start. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the veteran second baseman, Joe Morgan. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Kershaw, a former MVP, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 2.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Line drive. Suzuki brings it in. And a quick out, number 1. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup.
The first baseman.
This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about pitchers, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
2 outs, base is empty. Manny Ramirez now at the plate. And it stays fair. Now, power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. Man at first. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
In the dirt, blocked. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Coming home. He will score.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. His 9th homer of the year, and this game is tied. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here comes Manny Machado. And that's in there at the knees.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Back here in San Diego, 2nd inning set to go. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Seiya Suzuki. Cease back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1. Suzuki goes 5 feet 11 inches, 30 years old now, and they traded for him earlier this year. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Boog, one of our favorites, Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one, pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike and not get the call, but most of the time Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. 1 down. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
This one in the air, center field. Merrill settles under this one. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Mookie Betts in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Tied up here in the early going. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Ramirez under it. Makes the grab, and that is that. Home half of the second inning coming up. It's 3-3. Back here at Petco Park. And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano.
Luis Campusano.
That hits the dirt, and that's ball one. Nice grab. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
Batting in, the shortstop, Xander Bogart.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Way inside. Campusano gets his lead at first with nobody out. Right through there for a strike. There goes the runner. Hit in the air, center field. Judge pulls it down, and there's one down.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Fastball for a strike at 95.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory.
Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
Now batting, the second baseman, Joe.
So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets, pretty much a direct line to it. And perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life, I don't know. But, man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
Morgan in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's too high. Next pitch is outside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. One left for San Diego. Score remains tied at 3. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Ohtani.
That one ripped. Tatis going back. Leaping, and it's gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 4-3. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now, Cal Raleigh. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss, strike one.
It's 0-1.
Fouled off. He was late.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Ball. 1-2.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Campusano down to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Ruth takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And a foul ball. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
2-2.
Hard hit, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Right side. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Luis Ariz stands in. Just missed.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And there's a foul ball. Two 2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So digging in now for San Diego, Manny Ramirez. Singled and scored his first time. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
0-1.
Not even close there. And it's a ball and a strike.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And there's a ball. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great stop. And that's a great play for the out.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took a perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up, completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
And the batter will be Tatis Jr. A double and a run scored his first time up. On the ground to third. And it goes just foul. In the air, left side. Ruth settles underneath it. He's got it. And that is the third out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Freddie Freeman. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Just missed.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
1-1.
On the ground to second, might be 2. To second for 1, and it's over his head. Here comes Freddie around third. He's safe, and they take a 2-run lead.
Bears that allow a run to score are always tough to stomach, but man, it's extra frustrating when that runner comes all the way around from first base. Wasn't even in scoring position to start the play.
So digging in, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Ball.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Adrian Morejon up and loosening in the pen. Brito warming up as well. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Now batting, number 6.
Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that drops in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Outside low. And the count is 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Well done behind the dish.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Fly to left his first time. Late on that fastball.
No balls. 1 strike.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. There's a strike to Mookie.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Dodgers 5. Bottom of the 4th, digging in, Jackson Merrill.
The center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
One more, let's go.
And strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Here's Manny Machado now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one off the outside edge. He was late there. Strike 1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The Padres down by a pair. Next one misses. The count now 2-2. Headed towards the corner, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double. Luis Campusano digs in now. That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike 1. Machado leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Squirts away a little bit. Machado up to third on the wild pitch.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Now he breaks his bat. Tosses to first. 2 away.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
2 outs with a runner at third. Line drive, base hit. Machado in to score. And it's an RBI single. Back within one. It's 5-4.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher for the Dodgers, Kodai Senga.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Two outs. Just missed.
That's ball.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. On the ground right side into the outfield, base hit. And now first and second with two outs.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
So the lineup flips over. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Joe Morgan. Off the mark there. Ball one. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1-1.
Now fly ball to right center. He's got it. And that ends the inning. Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Cease back to work. Off the mark there. 1-0. Ohtani measures 6 feet 4 inches, 210 pounds. Can't forget. Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 6-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Dylan Cease done for the day, and a home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Adrian Morejon. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit. Fouled off left side.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
2 strikes.
Inside,
1 ball, 2
almost
strikes.
got him. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Lined, and that's a base hit.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
So a man aboard. Babe Ruth steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Close, but call the ball. Ball one. Runner at first with no outs here. There's the strike. The 1-1. Way high.
That's a ball.
The 2-1. That one fouled off. And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Outside low, and it's a full count. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one carrying and gone. So he blasts one out the other way. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 8-4. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field.
The batter, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So a man at first. And here's Freddie Freeman. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And now 1-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Suarez in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Now snap throw to first. And Judge back in safely. Judge leads off first with one away. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two now. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Merrill right there to make the grab. And that is that. Back here in San Diego, now the number 2 hitter, Luis Arias. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
You know, these Padres really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Manny.
Next for the Padres, Manny Ramirez. Singled and scored back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Check swing of the 0-2, appeal to first, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Tatis, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third, and foul ball. That one inside, and a count 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Up the middle, Kim. Jump throw. What a play. Inning over. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit.
Now pitching for
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Johnny Brito. He last pitched 2 days ago. And the batter now, Hesung Kim. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
Swings through that one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Missed with a changeup.
1-2.
And the count 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And it's caught for the out.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Here's Mookie now.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Clips the outside corner. 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ron Marinaccio appears to be getting loose. Estrada getting loose as well. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground, Bogarts fires across the diamond, and Betts is set down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Ripped on the ground to second. Morgan on to first. And they get Ohtani for the out. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they still lead it.
Leading up.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
And that misses.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 1. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And there's a strike. Late with the swing there.
2-2.
The 2-2. That one the other way. And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And that is out of play. Merrill aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground to first, could be 2. Freeman to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
2 down, bases empty. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Luis Campusano. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing at a high fly ball right field. Suzuki makes the catch, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Outside corner, there's a strike.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The left fielder, number 3.
And next for L.A., Babe Ruth.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
No balls,
He
1
normally
strike.
does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Foul ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Well, they didn't want to go after him with the fastball at all in that at bat. Nothing but off-speed stuff. Even with all the changeups coming, somehow he was still early on the swing. So I think he had to be thinking it was only a matter of time until he saw some heat.
Judge now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0 balls,
Hey,
1 strike.
7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That misses the zone. 1-1.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And the first offering is not close.
ball.
Just
That missed. That's the
missed.
ball. 3-0.
There's the strike, 3-1.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Cronenworth really thriving with the bat this season here at home. And it's fouled off.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Senga ready to fire now. And he grounds one to the right side. There's one. Back to first, but not in time.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe.
Joe Morgan will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
And there's a ball. And there's a base hit to left. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So up next, Luis arrives. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change.
Now pitching for
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Andy Pettit.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That clips a corner. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue.
Oh, that got him.
Fastball high and tight right there, a scary combo. I tell you what, everyone in the stadium looked like they felt like they needed to jump out of the way. I know I moved.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Pettit, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters. And more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. Late swing fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. Got him looking, that's a strikeout. Excellent work out of the Dodgers bullpen there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 8, Padres 4.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ron Marinaccio.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Freddie Freeman.
That's out to center field. Merrill makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch misses. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Yuki Matsui, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. One down, base is empty. And that one is downstairs. 2-0.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Right through there for a strike. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw comes in too late, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Seiya Suzuki steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. First pitch just misses. So a change being made at first base, and here's the pinch runner, Jackie Robinson. And the 1-0.
Yeah, what?
Robinson, the base runner at first with 1 out. Marinaccio keeping him close. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Man at second. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one missing inside.
Full count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Number 6.
First and second, one out. Kim getting ready to hit. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are
The bat, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
So first and second with 2 outs. Mookie Betts now at the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. The shortstop takes the ball. First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 8th. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swings through the sweeper.
Man, that was pretty close right there.
The next pitch misses. And the count now even up. First and second, 2 down. Right through there, got it. And that is that. Enrique Hernandez comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman. Here's the center fielder. Jackson Merrill. He's already homered here in this one. Pettit back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Pettit, a former all-star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Swinging a foul out of play. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
No, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now it's Manny Machado. Liner, and this could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Picks himself up at RBI. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect. Really important at bat coming up now.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Fought off foul. Runner at second, nobody out.
That's a ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Out to center. Judge has it sized up. And there's one down.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop, Xander.
It's Xander Bogaerts now.
Bogaerts.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Hit on the ground to short. Bats up with it. Zips it to first. Bogaerts retired.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Next is the designated hitter, Jake Cronenworth. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
That one lifted to left. Ruth going after it. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Yuki Matsui.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Here's Shohei Ohtani.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Bullpen action for the Padres. Spencer Turnbull preparing to come on if needed. Estrada also throwing. That one outside. And that is ball 1. With the shift on, hits right into it, boots it, gets off a throw, save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning, not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Man at first, nobody out. Cal Raleigh digs in now. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And that's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Shohei on the go. Pitch misses.
That's low. That's a ball.
Safe at second, and that was not close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Ohtani at second with nobody out. That misses the zone. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Babe Ruth steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses inside. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
One away with a runner at third. Here at the top of the ninth. Got it. 2 away.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infielders in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Yeah, Judge takes a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
0-2.
Had a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runner at third, 2 away. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So the Dodgers leave 1. They're on top by 3, 8-5. So bottom of the 9th. So digging in now for San Diego, Joe Morton. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Cy Young.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning. So he'll be tough to get to.
Kyle Schwarber. He's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now.
Kyle Schwarber.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That one pushed foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next pitch is outside. And that's in the dirt.
3-1.
Swing and a miss. And now it's filled up 3-2. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know You want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it. He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Pitch misses. 3-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The left fielder, number 24, Manny.
Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Clips the corner, and that is strike one. That's a little bit low.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And there's a ball.
That missed. That's a ball.
Stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Judge is under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So it's their last chance in this one. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Now this one gets away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here.
Runner at second, 2 down. The 1-1 is fouled off. One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum, but at home you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.